We're on O'Connell Bridge, right in the middle of Dublin city centre, and witness what appears to be a drug deal. Drug use has become more prevalent in Ireland. According to a UN report, Ireland ranks 4th globally in cocaine use per capita. Some people worry the country is facing a drug epidemic. Cocaine has become popular with Ireland's affluent middle class and is often found wherever people drink alcohol.
Everybody's doing it, like, don't just think it's the nightlife doing it. The way cocaine is nowadays, this is just like having a Sunday dinner. Who isn't on it? You don't know.
I wouldn't say that there's just Dublin has a cocaine problem. I'd say it's everywhere in Ireland.
Yeah, the farmers take cocaine a lot, to be fair. I think it's more so underground. In small towns, there's a lot more cocaine abuse.
Darndale, one of the most disadvantaged communities in all of Dublin. Here you can find normal families living next to drug dealers and addicts. Crack houses are sometimes raided by the police. Locals tell us people come from all over to buy drugs here. Daniel Jones and his colleague are social workers for an organisation called The Dales. They do community outreach, helping where they can. Jones knows the scene well. He had problems with drugs himself for years.
Don't put me on no bleeding camera, not bad enough.
It's definitely harder when it's on your doorstep, when you're walking out your door and you're at the trying your best and you're trying to get clean, you're trying to stay clean, you're trying to stay focused, and you walk out and it's just in your face 24/7.
With their red jackets, the social workers stand out. They're often the first point of contact for anyone looking for a way out of addiction.
It's hard to try to get your life together. I'm doing well at the moment, but, you know, I'm clean myself at the moment.
Crack is one of the biggest problems in Darndale. Made from a mixture of baking powder and cocaine, it's a highly addictive drug. Criminologist Trina O'Connor runs a community training centre that provides second chance education for young people from around the area.
This is the receptionist desks, and you can see we have manicures going on, we have blow drying going on, we have some rollers being set.
The centre allows young people to finish their leaving certs and learn about working life. They receive a salary in return.
And I suppose therefore when they have this education, it gives them an opportunity to have choices in life.
In the centre's canteen, students learn how to run an industrial kitchen. For some, it's a way out of a cycle of violence and crime.
I myself have had several encounters with guns being pulled, with knives being pulled. So the opportunity to come here and to learn something and to be took out of that hostile environment is a great opportunity because it keeps young people off the streets, it keeps them out of crime.
Darndale has been struggling with poverty, crime and drug addiction for generations.
This is the clinic here to the left. As you see, it's really isolated.
Daniel and his colleague come to this methadone clinic regularly. This woman is one of their clients. Trust is one of their most important commodities, the only way they can gain access to the people they want to help.
You will get fed up doing it because I'm just fed up now, really. But I'm on the road to recovery, am I, guys? Yeah.
All right.
The number of heroin addicts in treatment has been declining in Ireland, but the number of crack cocaine patients has increased sixfold since 2017. Where do the drugs come from? Along Ireland's southwestern coast, we meet fisherman representative Patrick Murphy in the port town of Castletownbere. Fishing boats from all over Europe unload their cargo here. He believes Ireland has a security problem.
I've never seen an operation to check is there drugs coming into the harbour. We had more stringent controls for COVID than we do for narcotics.
Murphy says Ireland's fishing industry is in a desperate situation. Over the course of a single year, 20% of their boats were pushed out of the market. He says the fishing industry's economic crisis also poses a safety risk. Last year, suspected drug smugglers legally bought a boat in this harbour. It's linked to one of the biggest drug busts in Irish history.
All I know is that there's more drugs now in Europe and everywhere else than there ever was before. It has to be coming in some way. And I believe that we have a weakness in our coastline.
The Irish military recently procured 2 new Airbus C-295 maritime surveillance aircraft. These airplanes carry out long-range patrols at sea. Anti-drug operations are one part of their mission profile. Still, critics doubt that Ireland can effectively protect its coastline. According to media reports, only 1 of 8 Irish Navy ships was operational at the beginning of the year. One ship responsible for almost 1 million square kilometers of sea and 3,000 kilometers of coastline. When asked about how many ships are currently operational, the Irish military refused to comment, citing security concerns. Daniel started using hard drugs at the age of 15. Over 20 years, he was trapped in a vicious cycle of drug use, crime, and in and out of prison. Today, he says he's living proof that anyone can find a way out of addiction.
It's trying to learn how to change the tape in your mind and trying to put positive thoughts into your head instead of the negative thoughts. And if you can't do that, look for support in doing it and being able to look on the brighter side, I think.
Daniel Jones has put up these posters everywhere to bring a bit of positivity and colour to Darndale. He says sometimes the only thing people need is a bit of hope.